3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
And we're back.
And we back in another one.
Back up in it, just like DJ Khaled.
Yeah.
And another one.
And another one.
Man.
This is episode...
Whatever.
I don't even know.
It don't even matter.
I don't even know. I'm going to be 100% real with you. I have no idea. I think it's like 7, maybe.
Could
6?
be.
I don't know.
It's all good because we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to make y'all watch.
Facts.
That's what I'm talking
Put you in
about.
that headlock. Like, you got to watch this.
Got them. Put the burner to the head like, yo, y'all got to watch this. And tell a friend.
And tell a friend.
Exactly.
So, yo, man, how was your week, man?
Man, this week, man, it's a crazy week. I'm telling you, man. You know, I've told you a few things, but I'm telling you, it's just getting in the grind,
right.
Dealing with the kids. You know, just doing it, man.
Right.
Doing that
Back,
grown man adulting type stuff. You know, what I
we
mean?
getting somewhat back for most of the country. I can't speak for everybody, but we getting somewhat back to normal.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Things are starting to open up. Bars and restaurants is
I'm
a
telling
little
you.
over 50% capacity. You know, you can sit next to, well, not next to, but near somebody.
True, but low key, I'm gonna tell you like just straight up. I ain't never done nothing different. Don't tell nobody that.
True.
I've been doing the same thing the whole time.
True.
Find whatever restaurant's open, I'm going there.
And just rock with it.
Take the mask off.
Right.
Vaccinated, son. Got him.
I mean, you know, you fully vaxxed, so
You know, you and
I'm the minority of the non-vax, so I'm still working out some of these kinks.
yeah, you gotta do it.
Moderna versus Pfizer, definitely not doing the J&J.
Johnson, no, you can't do the Johnson
Can't
Johnson.
do the J&J.
But see, I'm one of the few that was just like, vaccination ain't my thing, son. It's not me. You know,
Right.
it's not me.
Right.
But then somebody said something, and somebody said something. I was like, man, forget it. Go ahead.
Scared.
Inject me.
Shoot me up.
Inject me. Because the crazy part, I got vaccinated before a lot of people who actually wanted to get vaccinated.
Oh, okay.
Because
So you had the hookup.
you know, a little
Master
something.
P, holler if you hear me, I got the hookup.
A little something, you know what I'm saying?
True,
it's
true,
all them
true.
connections that you make
True,
over the years.
true,
You know what I'm saying? Being deep in the game, you know how that go.
True.
But yeah, I mean, I did it, and I would have told you a long time ago. It's like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. But I think I see the writing on the wall. They're gonna make something mandatory.
Yeah, it's already halfway mandatory with the traveling.
Yeah, it's
particularly international. And I'm assuming, from what I'm reading, like some of the domestics, so like United Americans, they're gonna vaccine passport.
Yeah, they're gonna,
So,
they
you know
gonna
what I'm
pull
saying?
something.
Yeah,
I mean, it's.
so.
I'm not gonna say it's a money grab for some reason. I don't know what's going on. It could be legit. You know, I have my issues with the United States government, but hey, it is what it is.
I get it.
So I said, you know what? Comply. You know, when the police when the police got you down on the ground and they beat you,
I.
just comply, son. Comply.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So I said, I don't need to take the beating this time before I comply. So
Right,
I was like,
right.
You know, do what you gotta do.
I'm saying I'm gonna get it eventually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
But my thing is, if everybody else got it, well, I need it.
true. Herd immunity. So you know,
if you got your mask and he got his mask, I don't need a mask.
you good
You
money.
know what I mean?
Good
That's how
money.
it works.
So yeah, this is episode whatever it is.
Yep.
We'll do it in post.
Actually, you tell us.
Ooh.
You tell us what episode it is, because I know you watch it.
Perspective shift.
Exactly.
So let's just get right into the
All right,
into
let's
the
do
gettings.
Let's do
So
it.
yo,
What's up, man?
Amazon, man.
Them again?
Not that I speak ill of Amazon,
I mean,
and we don't like to make them a recurring theme, but
I feel
all
if
things
I
being
rule
considered.
the world, I mean, come on. Imagine that.
all things being considered, so I'm hearing that Amazon, right? They got a court ruling against them because it basically says that they commingling products. So if you buy like Dove soap, a third party is selling the Dove soap on Amazon, but it may not be
Don't tell me. It may not be Dove soap.
It may not be Dove soap.
It may be the XJ900.
It could be. It could be an Irish Spring or something like that. You know what I mean?
You are the XJ900 of soap. Okay.
So it made me think back to the hood classic, American Gangster,
Oh, that was my joint.
where Frank was like, he went to Nicky Barnes and was like, yo, if you buy some Blue Magic and you cut it up and do whatever, just don't call it
Blue Magic.
right. So I'm starting to wonder, like, yo, we got Amazon out here like running some funny business.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
they switching up. They doing a little switch on them.
They doing the okie doke. The left, right.
Got him.
See, but okay, so let's break it down. So
Okay.
is it Amazon is so big that they don't realize what's going on? Or is Amazon so big that it's like bygones is bygones?
What you gonna do?
What you think?
I think it's more of like, what you gonna do? Hey, say something.
Like Doughboy on the porch, what's up? Say something.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, the big boys, they flexing. They flexing. I
They
mean,
might be.
They got to be flexing, sitting there like, what you gonna do? Like, who are you? I'm
Right,
Amazon.
right.
I'm one of the most profitable, companies in the entire world.
I want to say probably history.
Exactly.
Don't quote me. T-shirts on the way. Don't quote me on this. But I want to say Amazon is probably the most profitable company ever.
Exactly.
Could it be?
Could be.
What do you think is bigger than Amazon?
Let's see. There's a nope. Nope. I don't think anybody's bigger than Amazon.
Relatively speaking, if homie Jeff Bezos was the wealthiest dude, so I think it's him and like Elon Musk are like kind of
Musk and all them, and maybe I don't know. What is Gates still up in there somewhere?
I don't think so. Now with Elon Musk and
with
Bezos,
those guys.
I think they kind of edged them out a little bit.
Yeah, but that's real paper right there.
That's
So what you saying? Like Amazon comes to you and say, you know what? I'm gonna sue you. You're like, we don't own lawyers. We own courtrooms.
right.
We own sections. We own cities. Like
Jeff Bezos like, I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. Let me handle my business.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You think he's throw up the west side, you know what I'm saying? Next
Throw up the A.
you know what I'm saying? What y'all
Hey, John.
A-town down. You know what I'm saying? I could just see them doing something like that. Yeah, flex. Come through if you want to.
Right. I dare you.
Oh, well, you got Dove soap? We got Hove soap.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
We got glove soap.
You know what I'm saying? And you like, well, hold up. It's got the same joint.
We
Like,
got Gov soap.
We got Gov
Ooh.
man, that bootleg, and you think it's only in China. Like, they literally write their own ticket.
Right, it's happening
gonna say
everywhere.
something?
It's happening everywhere.
I can get a call like, hey, yo, Bezos, son, we got this little order against you. They want to sue you, whatnot. What you want to do about this? What you want to do?
Let's go ahead and purchase the second circuit court for that district, and
Who did it?
right.
All right, don't worry about it. Don't you worry about it. We good. Don't worry about the lawsuit.
Right.
Get back on your G12 because G got the new. I got the joint that's coming out in 2028. You know what I'm saying?
You got the G22.
Exactly.
So y'all ain't been to Mars yet? Oh, you bugging. Mars is popping right now.
Oh, y'all just trying to. Oh, okay. Now we been there.
Right.
I got Martian kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? Like, as I think about it, it just goes to show you, like, actually, I take that back. It doesn't go to show because I'm not a billionaire. But I could only assume a lawsuit to you and I versus a lawsuit to a billionaire. It's kind of like me and you. It would be like, yo, somebody wants to sue us for $50,000. Like, we gotta get the lawyers. We gotta go through all the particulars. Jeff Bezos is probably like, only $50,000. Nigga, that's a parking ticket. Like, we good. Like, get out of here.
Ain't nobody worried about that.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody worried.
50,000. That's it.
That was last week. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff like that is like we literally got lawyers on retainer.
Right.
They sitting back and like, just handle that. You know what I'm saying? That's small potatoes. For us, it's like, okay, $50,000. I'm like,
Yeah, that'll change things.
you know what I'm saying? It's like 50 grand.
Something got to get put up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, maybe I may have to do this 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I may have to do this 6 months. Okay, now how much structure it?
Right.
How much leave I got?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But for them, it's like nothing. And you know, you talking about you sue me for $1 million. I was like, okay. Let me get that little chapter. What is it? Chapter 11, chapter 13?
Right. Damn, you only gonna get these couches and the TV.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead if you want to. Let me start all over.
I you know, when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, it goes to show, like, you know, when the government had the shutdown like years ago.
Oh yeah, I remember that too fondly.
And they was talking about some of these companies were too big to fail. I want to say Amazon is probably officially in that realm. Like,
Kind of.
they're too big to fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All those primes not going out. You know, all those last minute Christmas gifts not going out.
You talk about people rioting.
Yeah.
Rioting. You mean I didn't get my popcorn machine?
Right. On time?
You said it was gonna be here tomorrow.
Right.
I want it.
Right.
You know, people still use popcorn or whatever people are buying. I don't know what people
Right.
are. I buy very specific stuff off Amazon. But
What's your go-tos on Amazon?
man, go-to for me, it's don't laugh. Don't laugh.
Okay. So you know I gotta laugh now.
Exactly. But it's crazy. But I take it back to the old school, the original Amazon. I still buy books on it.
Oh, okay.
I still
That's
buy
fair.
books
That's fair.
on Amazon.
That's fair.
So I just got what do you call them? The little data joints, like
Like an external.
external.
External
I almost said external DVD drives. Those are old school.
That's old.
Google
old
it.
school.
But
Can't get back to the old school.
Exactly. What about you, man? What you?
I'm typical, man. I'm like the typical Amazon. I get gifts. I get
Gifts.
Miscellaneous, you know. As a matter of fact, shout out to Movo, M-O-V-O.
What's
the
that?
company that made these digital wireless mics that you probably can't see.
Yep.
So we both wearing,
can't see 'em.
We both wearing wireless mics, but I got them off of Amazon. So
Bezos, man. Appreciate that.
right.
Appreciate that.
And it came in 3 days. So hey, can't beat that.
Man, I swear, I got my joint in one day.
One day.
It's sitting at 10 o'clock. They was like, if you order in the next 20 minutes, we can get it to you today before 10 o'clock.
Wow.
I was like, what? You can get it to me today.
Right. If
So
you
that
order
means it's-
right now, we'll get it to you by the time you hit enter. And accept the charge.
We'll have your next one in.
Right.
Whatever you're going to buy next, we'll have that alongside it.
We have it on deck.
You like, hold up. This AI is getting too specific. You know what I'm saying? Because next thing you know, it's going to be like, what's that movie with, oh, man, I can't even think of it. Tom Cruise. Minority Report.
Right.
They could be like, he was thinking about committing a crime, so let's lock him up.
You know what's new for the AI for Amazon? Y'all need to copyright this.
What's that?
You know how you be sitting and you like, yo, I need to get one of them, you know, the ding dong.
It's like,
It's read my mind.
it's right there.
Right.
It's right there. I couldn't even think about it.
Right.
It's right there.
Like, oh, I meant to buy it in the color. Boom, boom. Like,
You like, hold up, this is scary.
right.
It's scary for the first 2-3 times.
Right.
Until it gets
then
too
you
convenient.
then you get accustomed.
You like,
Like, you trying to tell me this is not gonna make it here in 2 hours? I don't know if I really need it then. I don't know if I really need it.
you like, oh, who's it charging? That's what I want to know. What card did it charge?
Right.
See, I keep like an outdated card
Right.
on that joint. So ain't no mistake. I mistakenly buy something, it's on an outdated card. So it ain't gonna go through. So if I buy something, I literally have to go and switch the cards.
Right.
And Amazon's like, hey, do you want to switch, make this your primary?
No. That's a good strategy. That's a good strategy.
Don't want that to be my primary.
That's a good strategy. So just in case you got one of them impulse buys, you like, do I really need 1,000 laundry pods?
No.
I know they on special, but
Did I really need it? Oh, well.
you know what the new, here we go. Hot take.
Okay.
Here's the new. Costco BJ's meets Amazon.
Now that's a fight right there.
So
That's
now
one
you
I wanna
buying
see
both
square.
online?
You like,
Talk about no discretionary money left.
and they come through in a big truck. Like, yo, when them 18-wheelers and start dropping off. Right. Your stuff comes off in a pallet.
I got laundry pods by the pallet.
Exactly. It's like, did you order 32,000 laundry? Yes, that's me.
Yes, I did.
Put them in the back.
Yes,
in the back.
I did.
I mean,
I got a lot of laundry out back.
Shoot. I don't love it that much, I'll tell you. But hey, everybody got to do what they got to do.
I guess so, man. Shout out to Amazon. I hope everything works out because, as Lord knows, they
yeah, we kind of need them.
they're
So
too big to fail at this point. So
yeah, at what point? So what do you guys go to? Let us know. What's your go-to on Amazon?
yeah, man. What's the normal? What's your daily buy? What's your impulse buy? What's your?
Exactly.
You know what? I'll just get one because it's gonna come tomorrow buy.
Might as well.
Tell us what y'all think, man.
Yeah. Yo, this is crazy, man.
Okay.
Check this out. I'm just scrolling, just living my best life.
Living my best life.
Scrolling through the news, and I'm like, this thing came up. Did you know that the Biden administration wants
Hot take.
Hot take.
Hot
they
take.
want to outlaw menthol cigarettes. Menthol cigarettes. I mean, imagine. I mean, that's the craziest thing.
That's not gonna be a good look.
No.
Biden, you can't die on this hill, man. This is not what you want in life.
Only menthol. That's the craziest thing. I mean, think about that.
So what's that? There's Newports. They still sell Cools?
Yeah, they
Cools still
yes.
sell thing?
Cools. They still sell Cools.
Wow.
And Virginia Slims. I mean,
Virginia Slims have menthol?
They have a menthol brand.
Okay.
Pretty much everyone has a menthol.
Okay.
Okay, I'll admit, yes, I was one of them. I smoked for 15 years. Okay, but I was a menthol smoker.
Right.
I'm sitting back like, that's a personal attack on the old me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So I don't know, tangent. You remember back in the day, they used to have like these long, skinny brown cigarettes?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. What was the name of them? I can't think of them.
Oh man, shout out to whoever can figure that out. They was long and skinny and they had like a brown like paper around them or something.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think about those. I can't think of those joints right now. Oh, what was they?
Because I'm seeing it in my head. I just can't call the brand. It's probably something crazy like.
Yeah, and the ones I'm thinking of, because we used to smoke like the cloves when we wanted to be cool. You know what I'm saying? But it was more like. Then you kind of got off into the Black and Milds.
Right,
when you smoking Black and Milds,
blacks.
freak the black. That's when you know you don't care about your health. You know what I'm saying? You might as well smoke a Black and Mild, then go eat a tub of ice cream.
And it has a very distinct sound with the crackle of that wrapper.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all freaking blacks up here?
You're like, hold up. You're like a dog when you pull up, dog like, they freaking black. Somebody got black. You know what I'm saying?
And you see this shit all over the floor like, oh, they freaking blacks up here? All right, who got that?
That's I mean, so you know.
Facts.
I mean, you know what that was
Facts.
targeted towards. Because I
Facts.
could see you outlaw the menthol cigarettes.
Right.
Then all of a sudden you see prison riots. You know what I'm saying? They start rioting in prison. I mean, that was wrong of me. I shouldn't have said that. But I'm just saying, like, when you specifically target menthol cigarettes.
But I mean, and listen, I'm like half uninformed, half informed. So I'm trying to figure out like, okay, listen, I'm not gonna be that guy, right? Trust me, I'm not gonna be that guy. But I'm thinking cigarettes, menthol cigarettes, still cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
So like, what's the rationale between like all versus just the menthols?
It's like, I don't get it. What I read, it was like, oh, well, they're more addictive. And I'm like, more addictive. Okay, well, we're going to outlaw crack versus heroin.
Because to me, that's like outlawing do-rags. Like, for real, B, just the do-rags? Like, that's what we doing? Like, just do-rags. Not headscarves, just do-rag. Okay.
Not the bonnets.
Not the bonnets. Just the do-rags.
Do-rag. I mean, come on, Biden. You know what I'm saying? Come on. We can't go. Like.
Okay, so outside of the addictiveness, quote unquote, what do you think is the real reasoning behind this?
You already know. You know who smokes Newports. You know who smokes Newports. I mean, come on.
So we'll take it to the next step.
Okay.
So what effectiveness do you think this is gonna have?
Man, it's gonna get that man fired. I promise you that.
Because when I read it, I don't know what the going rate is for like a pack of Cools or a menthol or whatever. They just went up like 25%.
You better buy stock.
All he did was just raise the street
Raise the
value
price.
of menthol cigarettes.
You're right, and that could have been it. He could have bought some Newport stock.
That's the stimulus. That's the stimulus.
Exactly.
Listen, the streets got to eat too, man.
He called up his broker like, yo, buy me 10,000 shares
Of cool.
of Cools. Then he made an announcement like, yo, we gonna outlaw Cools. Price shot up on them joints. And he done made a few million. He's like, oh, we just playing. Y'all good.
I'm sure the whole time Philip Morris is in the back like, hey, listen, you got to do what you got to do, player.
You know what I'm saying? We've been getting
We still
crushed.
gonna sell.
You know what I'm saying? We've been crushed for how long? Man, that's
Oh
just crazy.
man, yeah, I don't get the reasoning behind the whole, other than like, I don't know if it's some like social justice warrior
Yeah, but
war cry, like we're trying to help the community but you know what? I'm not gonna clown them 100% because there could be some real research and, rationale behind like why the menthols, you know what I'm saying? It looks one way, but for all we know, there could be some substance to this.
I'm gonna be a bit more cynical than you are. I'm like, we know what this
The
is.
menthols?
The menthol, so like out of all of them.
So we're not gonna go quite back to like outlawing beer. Just the
Exactly.
40s. Just the
Just the 40. Actually, to be honest, if you want to outlaw anything,
the 40s.
40, it's probably the worst thing you can put in your body. All right, paint thinner, 40.
Turpentine, right?
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, honestly, when you think about it, it's like, all right, come on, menthol cigarettes. There's so much more. Because here, honestly,
Right.
I'll be honest with you. Back when I was a teenager, we used to get these things. They were Camel unfiltered.
Oh,
It's
okay.
exactly
The
what
Camels.
it is. It's exactly what it is. It's Camel without a filter. It's straight. I don't know if that's better for you or worse for you, but go after those joints. Go after the self-roll cigarettes.
Do they still do no filter cigarettes?
I have no clue.
That's crazy.
I haven't shopped for them in so long. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they probably would.
I'm sure there's a market for it somewhere.
Actually, we probably need to check that out and get an episode.
Nope.
Smoking non-filter.
Do a review.
They're what? The podcast has been canceled due to cancer and
Right.
lung cancer before, but
Right.
but that's how it is. But you know what? Back in the day versus now, nobody smokes anymore.
Right.
Nobody smokes.
Right.
Because I distinctly remember first coming out here, and one of the first times I stopped smoking, I was in where was I? I was stationed in Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll make you stop smoking.
Bread basket.
Anything you got to do outside Nebraska, it'll make you stop doing it.
'Cause I'm sure it's cold.
If they had $1,000 bill sitting outside the door of Nebraska in the wintertime, yeah, that $1,000 bill, you'll be there during spring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't going out there. I remember the first time I came. I'm coming from Southern California. I'm in the Inland Empire.
California love.
No. So I came out there in December. I didn't even own a jacket. We ain't talking about a coat. I'm talking about I did not own a jacket.
Right.
So I get there, and come through. It's cold. You run into the building, and I meet up with a lot of my friends, and they're like, all right, let's come outside for a smoke. They walk outside like it's nothing. I'm
In
out
the cold?
there. I mean, it's like
outside.
Yeah, it's like -5. I'm outside like, I took 2 puffs and I quit smoking that day.
You was out there pop blocking.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like turbo. You know what I'm saying?
Ozone.
An ozone. Like I'm out this joint like, nah, no, you guys got this.
Right,
Where,
right.
where you going? Back inside.
Right.
I can't mess with y'all Nebraska dudes. You know, nope, quit smoking that day.
Right.
We good. You got this.
So menthols in the cold, those smokers might drastically reduce.
Promise
But
you. But the thing is, I grew up, my father smoked, and I saw 60-something-year-old man walk miles in the snow. And I'm not
For a
talking
pack
about
of smokes?
for a pack of smokes. And I'm not talking about, this was Superstorm 93, 1993.
Okay.
Y'all look it up. Some of y'all too young to understand.
Yeah,
like,
I remember
93,
that.
yeah,
I
we
made
were
a
all
lot of good money that winter.
like shoveling the snow.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Super. Look it up. It hit Tennessee, and my father literally walked miles in it because he ran out. We didn't know it was gonna hit.
Right.
I think we didn't have cable, so we couldn't see the weather report. But it
You
hit.
just knew it was all that snow out there.
I remember it was a few days. My aunt called and said, "Hey, on this side, the snow has melted some," and they opened the store up. That's all he needed to hear.
Say no more.
Trudging.
Wow.
That's when I knew, like, this stuff is addictive.
Right.
Don't get started. Then a year later, I was started. So, hey, Biden, I get what you're trying to do. Menthols. If you're going to do it, try to do it across the board. But I don't think this is a hill you want to die on.
Yeah, man. I mean, once again, I'm a non-smoker, so I can only assume.
Best thing
once
going.
again, like it can't just be about menthols because it looks away. It looks away.
It looks what way? It looks a certain type
You
of
gotta
way.
just do like, but then that's a slippery slope because then if it's cigarettes in total, then that's dip, then that's cigars. You know what I mean? Then it's China. Like
Exactly. Well, we're outlawing fun this week.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have a fun chit. How many
Right.
chits do you have? Oh,
How many
you only
fun
have
credits do you got?
You
Right,
have
right.
3 fun credits
Right.
left.
You need
so-
to go back inside. You don't got enough
Exactly.
fun credits.
You laughed 4 times, so we're gonna charge
Right.
you. You know what I'm saying? Like, where does it stop? Like, because
Yeah, it's crazy.
freedom to kill yourself.
It would.
You want to kill yourself? That's fine with me. Just do it over there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can kill myself in this way, but I can't kill myself in that way. Makes no sense. And the crazy part is, as you all know, here in Virginia, you know what I'm saying, they just legalized marijuana.
They just did.
So you legalize marijuana in the same month you talk about going after menthol cigarettes. My mind
Looks
is
away.
blown.
Looks away. And you want to hear something crazy? So this goes into like, you don't know until you know, right?
Okay.
So I'm not going to disclose exactly where we live, but it's in the Northern Virginia area. So they were building this warehouse
Okay.
right off of Old Street by the train tracks,
Okay.
going toward the highway. Right? There was a warehouse there for the past, like, it had to be almost 2 years. Because I remember they was building it before COVID started.
Oh yeah, I remember
So
that.
I'm sitting here
Exactly.
like, oh, what's this gonna be? It's gonna
I
be
know
like
exactly what you're
construction, whatever. As soon as they passed that bill, I want to say within 2 weeks, I rode by that building. What did it say? Dispensary on it.
Weed
Or
dispensary.
dispensary warehouse or whatever, like wherever they grow house or whatever.
That was the craziest thing.
So the whole time they built the joint.
Because it had been built for the long time, but as soon as they passed it, the sign goes up. Dispensary.
So I mean, going into a tangent with the whole Virginia passing the recreational, you got to get your money where you can get it, I guess.
I feel you. That's when you broke. Like, what was that? That one comedian, he was like, man, they going broke when they start selling weed. When they start selling weed,
It's rock bottom.
you know what I'm saying? Country going broke. China is really doing it to us. China is really getting the upper hand when they start selling weed. Like,
No, the kicker is going to be like 2028. Listen, ladies and gentlemen of the Congress, I'm here to tell you, as a representative for the state of Illinois, crack is not that bad. We want to legalize crack.
we've had governors smoking, mayors smoking, judges smoking it. You like, what's so bad about it?
You remember that movie, Vampire in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
With Eddie Murphy, where he turns into the past? He's like, bad is good. Bad is good. One day, I'm sure in the future, it's going to be like, ladies and gentlemen of the Congress, cocaine ain't that bad. Yeah, we had a couple of little hiccups because they wasn't cutting it quite right, but it's not really killing. I feel like that's
not
how like
killing.
that's how the weed, like,
Exactly.
Granted, weed's a little different because in all actuality, from what I understand, it doesn't like kill anybody. You know what I mean? Like you don't OD on weed. Like,
Yeah.
When you OD on
won't
weed, you sleep.
Die.
Yeah, you sleep.
He wasn't dead.
Right,
He was just, you know.
But it's that, I think it's that slippery slope, not the weed itself, but just the context of, you know, how it was vilified in the past. And now you fast forward, what, 40, 50 something years later, it's like, oh yeah.
Oh, now it's all good.
Yeah, tax it. We good, you know. Just
Exactly.
like prohibition. You know what I'm saying? At one point, you couldn't even have your little Henny. You know, you couldn't drink your little turpentine.
Yeah, that's
you
what
know
I'm saying.
I mean?
A little,
Your hooch.
a little bump.
Right. Now they
Nigga,
like, yeah, you go to the
Go
corner
ahead.
store, get you
It's
something.
even got the taxes written out on it. But the thing about it is, that's what I'm thinking, like. That's what I want to know. If I got locked up for weed last year,
Ooh, I know where you going. I know where
I
you
got
going.
locked up for the little O I had on me
Right.
last year. This year you legalize it. I got a 3-year sentence.
Hey, can we reverse that?
Can we talk about this?
Can I get some time served?
You know what I'm saying? Because technically what I did ain't legal no more.
Right.
I don't know what the president's on that, but I'm pretty sure they're more profitable in than they are out.
I'm pretty sure.
So,
I'm pretty sure.
you know, we'll see where that goes. What do y'all think?
Yeah, man. What do y'all think is going to be the, the next thing to go?
Ooh, it's gonna be something because you mentioned one big one was dip, and I'm like, when you pull your lip out and you stuff the
Tuck it
joint-
in?
yeah, and me
Snuff and tuck?
that's a tough one for me. I've never
Yeah.
done it, but I'll be in the military and around military folks. A lot of those cats do it,
Right, do the dip.
and yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they had it when you was growing up, but I know probably like early 90s. So I'm like halfway through middle school. And you would get the little like after school special videos.
Oh
whatever.
yeah, I know about them.
They did this one, it was like unadulterated. Like homie's jaw was missing, his bottom teeth was gone, he had the little tracheotomy joint in his throat, and it was all from dip.
That's
So
crazy.
before cigarettes was even a thing, I knew like I'm not doing that because homie's like bottom jaw was missing.
it was gone. It was gone.
So
I remember seeing that commercial back in the day.
man, I even wonder how much of that was actual factual versus like the 0.5% of people that actually, you know what I mean? Like worst case scenarios.
I'm thinking it's kind of like when they take you in for surgery. Well, there's a chance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a chance.
We just gonna clip your toenail, but we might have to take the leg.
Yeah. Could be. I feel you. But you guys, you let us know.
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
What's good with the Biden menthol ban? Hashtag Biden menthol ban. Let us know what y'all think.
What you think? Man, check this out.
Okay.
I mean, I know there's some outlandish stuff going on, but I'm reading about your neck of the woods,
Okay.
your
The
peoples
section.
up north.
Your man's.
Is that your man? I'm like,
That's your man's.
that's your man. So I'm up there and I'm reading through it, and I read the story. It says NYC cancels RoboDog program.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about that?
Yes, I did.
RoboDog.
The RoboDog. So evidently it was supposed to be some like AI robot dog that
Yes.
like, polices the neighborhood or whatever.
Well, let me see. Let's look at the demographics of New York City. I wonder what area,
Right.
what neighborhoods they are.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't on like in Midtown.
Exactly. Yeah.
Walking to the Empire State Building or nothing like that.
I mean, I could just see the RoboDog, some cop walking the RoboDog down the block with a big chain. He's
Get him, Cujo.
He's up in Harlem pulling the joint back like straight up Cujo.
Right,
like you
right.
got Cujo, the AI Mastiff, or
Right,
whatever
right,
Cujo was,
right.
on the block. You know what I'm saying? Sitting back, chasing them down. You know what I'm saying? Chasing them down.
And you know what? I have to double check. I'm not even sure if it had like weapons on it or something, which I hope it didn't.
Well, that right there is insane.
If it had like
A rocket launcher.
yeah, like guns or something, or semi-autos or whatever.
It was sitting back, and it had facial detection. So
I'm sure it did.
and it ran through the database who owed child support. You know what I'm saying? So it would, it could,
Oh man.
it could read your face off the camera,
Right.
and it would get unleashed for those
Right,
who owed
right.
back child support. I'm just saying, he got a warrant. What the crazy part about this is you put me onto this.
I did.
You put me.
I got hip to the story first.
Exactly. You put me onto that, and then you also put me onto Black Mirror.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
You guys gotta check it out.
You gotta check it out. I think there's actually a new season supposed to be
Season
coming
3 is coming out here pretty
yeah.
soon, but it's one of the best programs you're gonna find out there. Check out Black Mirror.
Netflix, check it out.
Exactly. So you put me on the Black Mirror.
Right,
and Black
right, right.
Mirror has an episode about, I don't know if it's futuristic, but the show, it was in black and white.
Right.
And it had this robo-dog that was just hunting people. Doesn't
Right.
even tell you why. It was just hunting people. I'm not gonna tell you what happens. Check out Black Mirror, you'll figure it out. But that's what it reminds me of.
Right.
You know, this dog sitting here with weapons, chasing down folk in NYC.
Man.
Like, here, this is something that this makes me think of like the new Underground Railroad days when Harriet Tubman comes to save the people, and they got robo-dog. just hunting them through the wilderness, man, like a robo bloodhound.
Right.
Like just chasing folk through it. I'm like, come on, seriously? You know what I'm saying? A robotic dog, it's enough with drones.
Right.
Because I just read an article the other day. And you know how they come up with something like real innocuous, like, drones are on the uptick. Drones with weapons are on the uptick. And I'm like, they're selling more weaponized drones?
You mean like for just regular people? Weaponized
They
drones?
didn't say who it was for, but I'm pretty sure it's going to the police force.
Okay.
So that's why they canceled the program.
Maybe because they went to the air.
Exactly.
They went to
We
the air.
don't need the robo dogs. We can just bomb you.
I mean, here's my thing, right? And I always I have like the weirdo perspective of things,
Okay.
right? So I'm thinking we got AI, we got big data,
Okay.
right? Big data coupled with AI can do predictions. So it's like almost like Minority Report, like we referenced earlier.
True. Yeah.
So my thinking is you got all these technologies, right? You have the drones, right?
Drones,
Now you're saying
yeah.
weaponized drones, right?
Yep.
Drones can mass surveil like probably ridiculous amounts of area, ridiculous amounts of people, right? You got cameras everywhere, right? All these different things. And somebody came to the New York Police Department and said, ladies and gentlemen of the New York Police Department, I want to introduce RoboDog. Like, I would have been like, fam, we got drones. Like, the hell we gonna do with a robotic dog? Like, and the sad part is, somebody actually co-signed it because it was part of like,
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
we need a couple of them dogs.
Yeah, we could fit them in this spot.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? The drone can't spot the Lucy's that this guy's selling. You know what I'm saying? So we can need the dogs to sniff out the Lucy's.
So what happened to all the canine unions, man? They like, real dogs matter, man.
Next hashtag, real dogs matter. Real dogs matter. Next thing you know, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, that's what happened. They did the flip. They did the flip.
Yeah,
dog.
they
when they brought in the AI dog, you know what happened to the canine unit? They had to take him out back.
like oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Scruffums. I'm sorry, Scruffums.
Listen,
we gotta put you down.
It's gonna be ill when they got the robo pigeon, because you know that's coming.
Oh God.
And the robo rat.
You just sit back. You can't even do nothing no more.
Or the robo squirrel. Like,
Oh man.
that squirrel been up there for about 2 weeks.
Like the
He
same
ain't
spot.
move. His eyes is glowing red. I didn't see him eat not one acorn.
Exactly. You want some crack? I'm wondering why this thing, you know? Because then you snitching on yourself. You like, yeah, that looks kind of weird, but I still got to make this.
Right, so I make the sound. Yeah, man, listen, once again, this is a classic example. We have to discern better who we put in these positions of power and governance over us as, regular folk. Because in the modern era, like, I can't really figure out, like, a robo dog That's what we're doing. A robo dog.
See, your political appointees signed off on this.
Somebody okayed it, man.
Yeah, and said,
Which makes it like,
yeah,
if it's robo dog now, what is it going to be? You know, on the next turn.
No, I mean, first it was robo dog. Next thing it's just euthanasia. Just you know what I'm saying? Well, we take the dogs to the shelter.
Right.
How about we just start euthanization at the, nothing big deal, but at the juvenile, facility.
Right.
And next thing you know, people don't know what euthanasia is. They're like, yeah, let's euthanize.
You mean the euthanasia?
Yeah, the euthanasia. I don't know about the euthanasia, but yeah, send that to the juvenile court. Send that on. We down for that.
Right.
And it's like a slippery slope because when you sit back, first it's robo dogs, then it's drones with missiles.
Right.
Then it's just like Minority Report. You know what? We just gonna
on future crimes.
Yeah, another thing that you put me on, future crimes. And it was the joint in Black Mirror where they could run back your memory.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous.
He goes to the airport and they say, run back your memory for 24 hours.
Right.
Next thing you know, they will have something like that. And he's like,
when baby mamas get a hold of that,
ooh, you come back. Oh, so you was at Michael's house.
Right.
Run it back. Run it back. Why is there this big deleted spot in your memory? Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like the history delete. Oh, so you wasn't on the internet for the past 4 days? Right.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a little trick for y'all. Don't be lazy. Don't be... Pick the individual sites. Don't just delete the whole thing. Not that I've ever, what I'm saying.
You know.
It's just when I'm on credit card sites and I want to wipe my history.
Get on game. Get put on game.
Exactly.
Man.
That's how it go. But man,
listen, real dogs matter, man. I'm glad we got Robo Dog out of here, man. Because
because it could have ended up like RoboCop. Now you saw that movie.
Definitely don't want that.
And Detroit in the '80s looked really bad.
It did.
You know what I'm saying?
Kinda like. No. No disrespect to Detroit. But I know I got a lot of issues going on out there. And I got peoples out there, I got family out there. So, this is not, I'm not taking shots at Detroit. But,
I was
yeah,
that joint look like Beirut.
So I've been told, man. So I've been told. You know what I mean?
I feel you. Do you think Detroit, I'm glad to see y'all coming back, y'all doing y'all's thing.
It's just jokes. But
don't sign on to Robo Dog.
Please
it'll be Officer Murphy back in Robo Dog. It'll be Officer Murphy in his gear. You know what I'm saying? Because next thing it'll be RoboCop, Robo Dog. And it's like, if we got RoboCop and Robo Dog, let's just bring in Terminator.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well.
Then it's game over.
And it's like, okay, cool. Do that. We're already doing movie genres. Jaws, son.
And Robo Jaws?
Robo Jaws. Everybody who's swimming, got them too. Get them. Yeah, but that's how it goes, man. Y'all be vigilant out there, man. Watch those
out for Robo Dog. Hopefully, so I've been told and I read it's supposed to be off the books, but we don't know how that goes, They might have to like sift it away. And it may not be one fell swoop. So
and then they got drones for you, so that's how
if you see Robo Dog, comply. Because he's probably faster than you.
You don't want a chunk taken out of your backside. Because Robo Dog ain't gonna let go.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Robo Dog plays for keeps, man. Ankles, legs,
all
backs.
that. I feel you.
Sucks to be that guy. Yo.
What's up, man?
So going back to one of our previous episodes where we were talking about AI, right?
Okay.
So AI is
a common topic,
artificial intelligence is, some computer system or company or whatever takes data, applies certain models and, makes predictive analysis and you get AI, right? So it's been pretty well covered that like AI has bias. You know what I'm saying? Like,
AI bias.
It doesn't know how to identify one culture versus another culture.
True.
So I was thinking like, what happens when, you know what I'm saying? We have Big Brother. Big Brother's always watching.
Yeah, always watching.
What happens when you got Brother AI? You know what I'm saying? Like a woke,
Brother AI?
Like woke AI. Where
Brother
it's like
AI. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, the regular AI might be like, oh, do rags chain, pull him over. He has to get do a check. And then brother AI is like, nah, he good for him. He trying to keep his 360s. Like, he good. Keep him moving.
Trying to keep them spinning, huh? Trying to keep them waves spinning,
So I'm thinking like, at what point is there gonna be like, because everything has like an alternative or
True.
the ulterior. You know what I'm saying? You got left, you got right, you got up, you got down. Mm-hmm. So what happens when like one of these, rights groups that happen to, back a certain culture say, well, enough is enough. Y'all got your AI, so we gonna code our own AI. And they factor in their biases. You know what I'm saying? So what you think is gonna happen then? Because it's bound to happen.
Yep. I mean, I'm telling you, after everything, there's always a backlash.
Right.
It's like, okay, you do this, we got these guys.
Right.
You do that, we got these guys.
Right.
So it's always going to end up being something like that. So
Right.
yeah, there's always going to be somebody that's going to have the back. So the smarter criminals get, the smarter police get. The smarter police get, smaller criminals get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a balancing act.
Right.
So there's bound to be a group that's going to challenge the status quo.
Right.
Especially when it comes to AI. Who says AI has to be one way?
It's
You know what I
true.
mean? You're right about that. We determine that factor. So, hey, I'm thinking I would look forward to seeing what that looks like. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see what that
I mean,
looks
it's gonna be like the legitimate side of the AI, brother AI, and then you're gonna have like the really brother AI,
like. You like
Anquan AI. Like, that's what you doing out here? Like,
Anquan intelligence.
Anquan intelligence.
Be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hold up, what? Ain't that a hacker group? You know what I'm saying? Anquan Intelligence is a hacker group.
You're gonna be like, Cools is 50 cents now? Since when?
Anquan.
Black and Miles 3 for 1? 2 for 5?
You know what I'm saying? Jordan's is half off?
Right.
What? Anquan Intelligence, boy. I'm telling you.
Anquan did it.
Because here's the thing, that's the new superhero. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, it's like Robin Hood.
Right.
Steal from the rich, give to the poor. Why all hackers have to be bad?
Right.
There's this thing called ethical hacking. So hacking, Anquan AI, that's what he gonna do.
It's like that gray area.
The whole gray area, kind of like when you're doing fashion and you're trying to mix your Jordans with the Gucci belt.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
he steals from the rich, gives Gucci belts to the
To the
poor.
poor. You know what I'm saying? My Jordans gotta match my Gucci belt. So Anquan AI came through it, hacked a little something, sent the shipment of the Jordans to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Rerouting. I can see the driver of the truck like, oh, I've never delivered in this neighborhood before.
Right.
Huh?
Delivered on a one-way street.
Exactly. Is he getting his hair braided? You know what I'm saying?
Anquan I does it again.
Got him again. You know what I'm saying? Anquan I. That needs to be a movie. That needs to be a movie. Like Anquan Intelligence.
We got to copyright that so we get some rights to that.
Exactly. Hey, y'all don't steal our stuff.
Right. Once again, because we be having the flavor ideas, man.
Because I'm sitting back like, yeah, that one is dope. That one is dope right there. Because we need some back in our corner. Because, the intelligence bias of AI is, everybody's heard of it. It's pretty bad.
Right.
It really.
It's prevalent.
It's prevalent.
Right.
So first it was the standardized test bias. Now it's artificial intelligence bias.
Right.
Next thing you know, it's just going to be intelligence bias.
Right.
So what do you do then? Fight fire with fire.
Right.
We got Anquan Intelligence.
Anquan intelligence. So when you at the airport and you get pulled over for having a little something extra in your, in your baggage, Anquan intelligence is gonna be like, ain't nothing but a roach clip.
He's good.
He ain't gonna hurt nobody with that.
Let him pass.
Right.
It's like you get that random search for the 5th time. You know what I'm saying? You get it on every leg of your trip.
Right.
That dude's good.
Anquan like, you good, homie. Go ahead.
See that dude in
Enjoy.
first class with the hairpiece? Yes.
Right.
Suspect.
The three-piece suit. Suspect.
Suspect. Looks armed and dangerous. You know what I'm saying? That's how it go. Anquan intelligence, boy. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
that's the new thing.
That I think woke AI is gonna change the world, man.
I'm telling you.
It's gonna change the world.
I want it on my side.
Right.
Y'all better watch out for the new intelligence coming out.
Because you know it's coming, man. You know it's coming.